Hey everybody, XJoe81X here, and today's January 10th, 2022. I want to touch upon a little funny story and a little bit of a weird situation that's happened. I guess it's not weird, but whatever. Couches / sofas, reclining couches. Electronic versus manual. In 2017, the wife and I purchased a couch, technically called a sofa. It's considered, it's like 96 inches long. It's considered like a really oversized couch for the normal Joe. What it is basically a 3-seater, but it's cut as a 2-seater. So if you look at it, it has really two big 36-inch like recliners or something, and when you recline them both, they're just boom, two big ones. So if you sit in the middle, you can physically sit in it, but if someone reclines, one of your foot has to like move with it. So a traditional couch has 3 cushions, 3 backs, and 2 armrests, and it's usually broken up when you look at it by a slot and 2 slots in the middle that make 1, 2, 3. Mine has 1 slot in the middle, but the same length as a couch. So it's considered like a home theater couch. At the time, it was fucking shit-tang. Came out to $28.75 delivered from Jennifer Convertibles. Like, we couldn't beat it. It's like, what, 14 and change a piece? Awesome. 1-year manufacturer warranty because it was manual. In the seat, there's a leather handle. You just boop, and it just boom. You know, obviously you got to keep your foot there, but if you don't, which we've done, it's just boom. So the wife and I just hosted Christmas, and we're noticing that our guests were sitting at like the tail end of the seat, like the first 18 inches. We didn't ask them why, but we noticed it. And we've been having a lot of little like stupid problems with these couches as far as the lumbar portion of the couch is just a woven piece of leather, and in it, we found out over the years, is just white see-through matted foam that from the factory is just, it's not sprayed in, it's just probably pushed in and then it's sewn. Okay, no problem. Over the time, again, November of 2017, we purchased these. The fluffiness just tends to flatten, so then you end up sitting in it and you're like, after like 2 hours, you're like, you know, and then your back hurts. And then if you really get the right angle, which might be just a chair, you actually feel like the piece of wood going across. Now that's probably, I probably gotta take the back off, flip it, and then like, you know, refluff it. But anyway, so the wife was like, well, maybe we should look for a new couch. What's the worst? You just look, right? You look for cars, you look for furniture, you look for houses. So that's great. So we go to the furniture store. We walk in, they just like fucking bombard you. So I said, let's just get this over with, because they follow you when they walk around. They have this tablet and they walk around and they're like, that's leather. And it's like, I'm not talking to you. That's fucking microfiber. So I figured, let's just fucking talk to this guy. Hi, I'm Eric, E-R-I-K. Yeah, Connecticut. So what happens is, I'm looking for genuine leather sofa with recliner. Okay, perfect. Manual. Oh, they don't make manual. You don't make it, or they don't make it. No, Raymore and Flanagan doesn't make them a genuine leather manual recliner anymore. When did that happen? Right around the pandemic-ish, so 2019. That's when they converted over. I said, well, why? They figure that a lot of people are buying genuine leather, especially the brown that looks like smoking lounge brown, I call it, which is like a dark brown. They just converted to it. So some of them just have the recliner part. Some of them move the headrest forward and back, and some of them have a lumbar. I'm like, that's 3 separate motors. And some of them, you just Google it. Some of them on the side, it's like 9 buttons. There's memory, Like in your car, you press 1, 2. So my wife sits down. Oh, I'm number 2. I'm like, that's fucking hilarious. Oh shit! Now, right, Buick. Okay, so I said, well, let's see what they look like. We're here. We have the kids. We're all wrapped up. Let's see how this is. Okay, no problem. We sit down. Now, some of them are flat, and some of them have like a fin to it, and that separates the 3 people, like almost like thigh support. Yeah, like thigh support. I'm like, okay. They go from about 18 to 3,000 a piece, depending on manufacturer and all that crap. And they got all these different names for it. Okay. We found 2 couches we like, and then we said thank you. Then we went to a couple other stores. A couple of other stores have what we liked, but then there's a fucking brown leather shortage. Okay, no problem. So the basis of this video is electronic motors versus manual motors. Where did it go wrong? So I got a couple of tidbits and key points I want to try to remember because I'm driving home. So we look at the sofas. We go to 3 or 4 different stores. We get mixed reviews, and then we take a break and we come home. Today's Monday. We went yesterday. No problem. Don't need one right now. Okay. So everyone gives you a 1-year manufacturer warranty. Some of them you got to pay for 3, which is 4. Some of them you pay for 4, which ends up being 5. I said, okay. And the warranty covers everything. Okay. The motors are covered for 5 years. So let's just say I get the one with all 3 adjustments: head, lumbar, and recliner. That came out to like $5,000. Price of the sofa, plus tax, plus delivery, plus like $300 for the 4-year warranty. That it was Raymore and Flanagan. $5,000 versus $2,875 in 2017. 4 years, 4 full years. So I called Jay when I got home, and we were having fun with it. One thing he said was, you plug it in, you recline, and you're great. You get all the flat back stuff, and then your power goes out. So now you're stuck in that position. Now, if you're like 85 years old, are you really going to roll off that recliner and not kill yourself? You're going to piss and shit in the recliner anyway. Like, you're stuck there. So that was the first thing he said. He mentioned that he got a love seat or a recliner, a single seat recliner, and it has 9-volt batteries in it. So when you shut the power off, you get a good oomph and you can get off of it. Well, that's only as good as replacing the friggin' batteries. When you replace the batteries. So what, 5 years goes by? The batteries are dead. They naturally exhaust their batteries, their voltage. So then you press the button. So now what is it? You got to set a clock? Every New Year's you got to spend fucking $30 in batteries? Add that to the budget? Then I brought up that the guy says, oh yeah, you know what you should do is you should get power surges. Because if the electric company or a storm or something just surges your house, yeah, washing machine, the stove and stuff, yeah, you might, but without a surge protector, you might fry the couches. And good luck trying to have someone pay for that, especially after 5 years. So that's a good point. And then just the common core of it just breaking. You're just sitting there and you go, ah, and it chinas out. And there's no noise. Click, 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 click. And you're like, honey, unplug the sofa. Plug it back in. Oh, maybe the power surge failed. So, I get off of it and I try 19 different plugs and the sofa broke. Hi, don't. Hi, after you're on hold for an hour. Hi, my sofa broke. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. What's your name? My name is Joe. Oh, okay. Do you have a telephone number linked to the account? Yeah, sure. 127. Oh, I see. Oh, you purchased the honeymoon set. Oh, perfect. Good. So what happened? The recliner broke. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. That's what I told you. Okay. And then he or she's going to ask you probably like 5 questions to make sure you didn't fry it. Was there a storm recently? No. Did you drop any liquids on the couch? No. Do you have any pets? No. Just lie, people. No. Okay, no problem. We're going to send out a service representative. Okay, because of course they're going to have to tell you it's broken. Okay, no problem. We have this, and this available. I don't know what company. I don't know if Bob's or Jennifer or Raymond Flanagan or Lazy Boy or Huffman Coos or Ashley. I don't know any of that. So I would be wasting your time if I kept going with the story. Maybe the next day, maybe in 3 weeks, maybe in a month. I don't know. Who freaking knows? So that's the story. Those are the 3 things that me and Jay touched upon. Losing power, it actually breaking, and then it breaking in the and then it's breaking in the whatever position that's not a compromised position. Oh, and then my thing, having 120 volts under the couch, because now you got to put a power strip. Oh, and then the 4th thing was like aesthetics. I have 1 couch on the window and 2 plugs on the left and the right with lamps. So that would be okay. I could probably like get something. But then I have one that's this way facing the TV, and my coffee tables are glass. So you're going to see a plug other than the lamp come out, go under the coffee table, and then go under the chair. And I'm going to have a power strip that may or may not work. And supposedly the power strips are like what? $30 to $60 at Home Depot, right? I don't know. I just need 2. And each recliner has its own plug. So I was telling Jay, is like they didn't take a wire on the left, wire on the right, make a box under the part that doesn't recline, the middle seat, and then just come out with one, and then theoretically making a Chinese underwriter's little plastic junction box, and then you could just plug one in. And if there ever was a problem, the service guy would flip it, open it, but no, there's 2 120 volt plugs coming out of each corner of the couch, and they go they go this way or they all go that way. I said, so now I'm gonna have 120 volts underneath my couch? Correct me if I'm wrong. Does that not affect you? Pause and answer that question. Does that not bother you? Well, your washing machine's always plugged in, your dishwasher's plugged in, your microwave's plugged in, your stove is plugged in, electric or not. Your garage door opener is plugged in. These are stuff that like you kind of have to live with plugged in. Your lamps, your TVs, your DVDs, your VCRs, your PlayStations, a lot of them, everything, 120 volts are going to a lot of things. But if I could prevent an extra 2 just sitting on my living room, I don't know, that just messes me up. So that's what this video is about. Genuine leather has gone 99% power. There is a place called Lazy Boy. They have a couple of couches that are not power. They're like $18.99. All right, I could do that. You're still overpaying for wood that you could, whatever. Okay. Now Lazy Boy tells us, oh, the brown leather has a shortage for the pandemic. We can't make the couch. You can't even order it. They're not even taking an order. They're like maybe mid-March, they were saying. I said, but Jennifer, Raymore and Flanagan has everything ready for Wednesday. Yeah, because they're manufacturing stuff that costs money, that pushes. Everyone wants to press a button these days. Everyone wants to charge their cell phone. And when the guy, excuse me, realized he wasn't going to make a sale that day, he told me the USB ports are like 1 amp. I said, okay. He's like, so if you have a brand new phone, you don't get like a 2.1 or I don't know what it's at now. Other than the brick, like you don't get, it's like you won't even be able to charge anything. People sit there and they're like, oh my God, I'm getting a new couch. I get to charge my iPhone. I get to charge my tablet. He's like, I don't know what happens when it plugs in, but the manufacturer are not keeping up with the amperage of the USBs. So he's like, they're just putting in 1.0 amps. So I'm like, well, that one cell phone, I don't know. I guess it wouldn't charge. It would charge for like 8 to 12 hours. I don't know. So that's another thing. Everyone thinks they're getting this great thing, and it's just the USB port is like charge your MP3 player that you don't use 10 years ago. So he says like 2019-ish, late 2018 into 2019 is when the showroom started shifting over to like all these buttons. When we went to go and look at a couch in 2017, there were available power. But when I said, oh, no power, he showed me more mechanical manuals than non-power. The times have shifted. Now there's nothing. Lazy Boy still makes them. Jennifer Convertible makes 1. Raymore and Flanagan makes 0 in genuine leather. So I thought that was a funny little rant to talk about on the way home for 18 minutes. A couch has to get plugged in order to work. You would think that would be like one of the last things on this earth that you would give a flying F about. You just press the button and you fucking recline. I can understand if you're getting older. Ma, I got you this couch. You don't got, you can read a book and you don't have to worry about falling. Oh my God, I love it. And you're gonna spend her money, her Social Security money anyway. So then she presses the button. Oh, and it'll last forever. Me, I'm 40 years old. I want to pull a cord and let my feet do the work. I don't want to call somebody up in 2 or 3 years. I don't want some friggin' guy coming to my house. Oh, we stopped making this. That's another thing. My wife even said that, and Jay said it. He's like, what happens if in 3 years they stop making your couch? Okay, and we both know how that works. Oh, sir, we don't make your couch anymore. Okay, no problem. So I'm going to call Dolores at the customer service, and we're going to offer you something. What's the common words? Come on, what's the common words? Equal to lesser value. Or I spent $5,000 on couches. Let's just say I bought them yesterday. 3 years they break. Well, we'll give you back your $5,000, but now couches are $8,200. Which that's hopefully not, but Now you're spending the $3,200 difference, $3,800 difference, whatever, right? That's where they get you. Oh, we don't make your dishwasher no more. Yours was $199. We'll give you the $199 credit, but they're $350 now. So that's about it. That's really all I'm going to touch upon is where the hell did this world just decide to make power couches and not give me an option? Just like my Chrysler with the knob that has the park reverse drive, where Dodge and Chrysler are making knobs now. So that's what's funny. Don't ask the consumer, just do it. I hear that that some of them, some American companies have gotten away from it. My Toyota never had it. I know that Jeep and Chrysler and Dodge had it. Same concept. I doubt it, but maybe after a couple of years, when the pandemic flattens out, which probably won't ever happen, these couches will start frying. And then somebody would be like, oh, we gotta go back to manual, hunt. I don't know, man. Hit like, hit subscribe, that's all I have. Friggin' couches all went friggin' HD digital. Hit like, hit subscribe, and let me know your thoughts, your prayers. Maybe you also got into a situation where your bed, even the beds are getting plugged in now. That's the funny part too, is all the power, you know, they want Craftmatic and all that crap. They want to plug in the beds now. Whatever. Hit like, hit subscribe again. Hit it. Just keep hitting like and subscribe. Just keep hitting it. Okay. I'll talk to you later. Thank you. Take it easy.